Jedi Order Temple's Protocol version 2.7. Greetings, Jedi Order. In this holocron, you will find all the information needed about the Temple's protocol. These decisions were taken in a meeting and all agreed upon. The basic protocol says this: you must show respect, address those of higher ranks than you in this format. Rank followed by name. You must be disciplined, you must be active, you must wear the uniform. Masters Plus are allowed to wear custom uniforms. The chain of command says that all ranks above you have more experience, which means you can ask them all of your questions. Youngling through Padawan ranks are considered as low ranks. Knight through Consular, Guardian, and Sentinel are considered as medium or mid ranks. Master to Grand Master of the Order ranks are considered as high ranks. High ranks have authority over mid ranks and low ranks. Mid ranks have authority over low ranks. Low ranks have authority over pendings. Code of Conduct says that a Jedi must always follow the Jedi Code in the Temple's protocol. A Jedi must always show respect and mercy to the opponent on the battlefield. A Jedi must always help the ones in need. A Jedi must always give his/her best. A Jedi must always actively patrol the temple and the planets. And finally, a Jedi must always be loyal to the Order. The Temple's defense protocol states that if the temple is under attack, you must firstly post Code Red on the wall in order to alert the high ranks. Secondly, all the younglings and below must hide in the council room while the initiates guard and protect them. All the Padawans and up will be defending the whole temple under the HR's orders. Finally, the resistance will always be on the upper floor of the temple, ready to fire. This procedure only applies if the temple is being attacked by a significant amount of Sith. As stated in the basic rules, a Jedi must be disciplined at all times, especially during group events. Being disciplined means to follow the rules and instructions. If you decide to joke around and be undisciplined, there will be consequences. Firstly, a warning will be given to the undisciplined person. That would be strike 1. Secondly, a demotion warning will be given, strike 2. Finally, the MR/HR will demote the Jedi, that is, strike 3. All the demotions must be approved by a High Council Plus. Jedi Corps. The Jedi Order has many corps that help it run by itself. They are all under the supervision of the Master of the Order, but led by different Jedi. There are 3 corps. The Knights Corps, which is the main corps. Its goal is to keep the Jedi Order stable and to spread knowledge throughout the Order by hosting core classes on various topics. The Combat Corps is the corps in charge of teaching additional things that are combat related to the Jedi willing to improve their combat skills. The Jedi Order Exchange Corps is in charge of funding Robux to the Jedi that cannot afford uniforms. Saber Crystals Protocol. Each Saber Crystal, also known as Kyber Crystal, has a meaning. They either represent your personality or your duty. Each ranks have specific Saber Crystal colors that they are allowed to use. The restricted Saber colors in the Jedi Order are red, red with dark core, and additionally, dark cores may only be used by Jedi Shadows, which are under the Sentinel ranking. Youngling through Padawan have the color of their choice. Knight, for single sabers, will use green. For dual sabers and staff sabers, the color of their next rank alongside green. Consular will use green. Guardian will use dark blue. Sentinel will use yellow, orange, or gold. And Master Plus will be the color of your last rank, or purple. When a Padawan has reached the rank of Knight, he/she must continue his/her training under a master that has the same saber class, single, dual, or staff, to then go on to the correct rank: Consular, Guardian, and Sentinel. Each of these ranks have branches. The Jedi Knights will have to choose 1 or 2 branches to continue their path on. For Knight, training for Consular or Consular branches are Jedi Diplomat, which are in charge of all of the conflicts in the Jedi Order. They're the ones that will find a way to solve the problems to keep the Jedi Order running well. They also act as moderators during meetings to make sure they go well. They focus on the use of the Force. Jedi Lore Keeper. They are in charge of making sure that the lore is being respected in the Jedi Order, and keep the roleplay going. They are mostly seen in the Jedi Temple or in the archives. They focus on the use of the Force. Jedi Seer. Jedi Seers take the role of spies. They are in charge of gathering intelligence from the Sith Empire and inform the Jedi Masters Plus. They focus on the use of the Force. The Jedi Sage. Jedi Sages are the most skilled Jedi in the Force of the Order. They are mostly seen on the battlefield. They focus on the use of the Force. Knight training for Guardian or Guardian branches. Jedi Battle Master. Jedi Battle Masters are the most skilled Jedi in the art of lightsaber combat. They are mostly seen on the battlefield. They focus on the use of their lightsabers. Jedi Peacekeepers. Jedi Peacekeepers are in charge of protecting the Jedi Temple and of enforcing the law. They focus on the use of their lightsaber. Jedi Weapon Specialist. Jedi Weapon Specialists are in charge of elaborating all the strategies and tactics of the Jedi Order. They are highly trained in the art of lightsaber combat. Knight training for Sentinel/Sentinel branches. Jedi Investigator. Jedi Investigators are in charge of investigating on crimes that happened connected to the Jedi Order. They focus on the Force and on the use of the lightsaber. Jedi Shadow. Jedi Shadows are in charge of destroying all the dark side's traces. They will often be seen on the planets. They focus on the use of the Force. Jedi Recruiter. Jedi Recruiters are in charge of bringing the Force sensitives into the Jedi Order from the PVM planets. They must make sure that the Force sensitives have potential to join the Jedi Order. They focus on the use of their lightsaber and of the Force. Jedi Watchmen/Watchwoman. Jedi Watchmen/Watchwoman are in charge of patrolling the planets frequently. They must also choose a planet they will focus on their defenses and patrols on. They focus on the use of their lightsaber and the Force. Knighting Protocol. The knighting is the process where a Padawan becomes a knight. The Padawans are asked questions in order to test their overall knowledge for about an hour. Knightings are long on purpose to test the Padawan's patience. In order to host knightings, you must be a Master Plus and have your questions approved by the Master of the Order or above. Trainings are divided in different training stations. Each training station is led by a Knight Plus that is teaching one of the following topics, depending on the training. When all the pendings have gone through all stations of the training, and that they meet the requirements to pass, they may be promoted. Pending the Youngling. The content includes Introduction, the Jedi Code, which is Training Station 1, the Force, which is Training Station 2, Shout Tags, which is also Training Station 2, Battle Formations, Training Station 3, and then all of them will come back together for their conclusion. The passing requirements are Respect, Discipline, Grammar, and Participation. Youngling to Initiate. The content includes an introduction, Battle Formations, Training Station 1, Saber Formations, Training Station 2, Combat Trials, one duel against the same Saber class and one against a different Saber class, Training Station 3, and the conclusion. The passing requirements are Respect, Discipline, Grammar, a uniform, and winning one of the duels. This concludes Protocol version 2.7.